I am back. I feel like it's been so long since I've actually picked up a camera, so I feel like super squeaky, but there's a good reason for that, and it's that I am pregnant. I am 16 weeks today, actually, and I just finished my first trimester recently, and that knocked me out. I don't know if any of you have experienced that, but like first trimester, I was not expecting to be quite so intense. I was so nauseous, so sick. It was insane. So I just kind of like left the world and hid in my bedroom for 2 months and threw up and felt sick and ate only brown food. And now finally, within the last week and this week, I'm starting to feel like I'm coming out of it and feeling a bit better. So I'm like re-entering the world, which is crazy. It's just been a crazy time. So it's been super exciting, and I didn't really know how like I wanted to document the process or if I did it all. And then one day my husband was like, he kind of sat down with me because I hadn't like done anything. Like I hadn't taken a bump pic. I hadn't done anything like that. And he was like, listen, you love to document things and you're going to be really sad if you don't like document this experience and pick up your camera and start filming things and just, you know, sharing your experience, even if it's for yourself. And I was like, you know what? You are so right. He's always so wise. So I have gotten myself together. I picked up the camera and we're going to do some vlogs. I don't know where this is going to go, but I wanted to just kind of share this experience. Not even share it, but just document this experience because it's been wild. And it's so funny because there were 2 things before I got pregnant that I was like, I will not be like that. The first was,
I'm only going to like drink green juices and eat super healthy and be like a vegan the whole time.
I've literally been living on Pop-Tarts, bagels, and the other day I had McDonald's hash browns for breakfast and then Chick-fil-A sandwich for lunch. So definitely missed the mark on that one because you're just like, at this point in the pregnancy, you're just trying to survive, which is crazy. And then the second thing is that I was like, oh, I don't think that I'll document much because I don't want pregnancy to be like the main focus of my life or like, you know, having a baby. Like I want it to be just something that's on the side. But it's not. It is your entire life, and it really becomes your entire life, especially if you have a tough first trimester. And so I just wanted to pick up the camera and share this experience and really start there, which is crazy. I think I'm going to film a like first trimester recap video and kind of talk more in depth about like the pregnancy. But today is kind of an exciting day because we have our 16-week doctor's appointment. So we get to hear the heartbeat, and I'm getting a pap smear, which is not so fun. And I'm also like, now that I'm coming back into the world, I have realized how neglectful I have been, mostly to like, so we live in a pretty small house. I mean, this is like the kitchen, the dining room area, and then the living room, like we're all right here. And then we have our bedroom upstairs, and then these 2 like small little, I wouldn't even call them, they're not like bedrooms, they're just like large closet spaces. And we have 2 of those. So Matt has one, and then I have all my stuff, mostly my clothes, in another one. Matt has pretty much been keeping our entire house clean this whole time. He's done like the dishes, the laundry, he sweeps, like cleans the floors, like he's done every single thing to just keep us going. But the one place that is so neglected is my little closet office wardrobe space. It looks so bad. I thought that I would bring you guys along with me while I clean that up. And I don't know if I'll be able to get it all done right now because I think it's already like 11, and when you're pregnant, that's another thing. You have to eat constantly. And so I just had breakfast like an hour ago. So within the next hour, I'm going to need to eat something for lunch. So we'll see how much I can get done, and then maybe I'll finish the rest this afternoon. It would not be a proper vlog without Charlotte. Charlotte! Hi, Sean. I love you. I love you. Say hello. If you want a little bump date, here's where we're at currently. 16 weeks. So crazy. I'm kind of wearing a loose dress so you can't really see. There we go. Crazy! And here it is. The disaster that has become my little space. There's so much stuff everywhere. What am I gonna do? Where do I start? I'm not a clean person. So this whole time it's pretty much been just like a dumping ground for all of my stuff. And anytime that I would just see a pile, I'd be like,
I can't deal with that right now.
Like, I don't have the brain power for that. And I would just throw it in here. And now there's stuff everywhere. And I don't know where to start. Ugh, I'm the worst cleaner. I got it from my mom. My mom and I always joke, like, if we just lived the two of us, we would live in a pigsty, because, like, for the most part, this is gross. I can't believe that I'm saying this. Like, it doesn't bother me when things, obviously when things are dirty, but, like, if there's just stuff everywhere, like, it doesn't really bother me. So I have to remember that I live with other people, specifically my husband, and he likes a clean house, and I also need to be respectful of my stuff and actually clean it. So now that I have no longer the excuse of, oh my god, I'm nauseous, I'm gonna throw up, I have to be in bed all day, I really gotta get it together. Another thing is that I'm on the fence. I'm kind of thinking about turning this space into the nursery, because we don't know how much longer we're gonna be here for. This is like the carriage house that's on my parents' property. We're like, do we turn this into a nursery? Do we need a nursery, or do we just like have the baby in the room with us for the first time being until we figure out our living situation? I don't know. So I also want to clean this up, so in case I decide like, okay, this is going to be a nursery, we can get it together. So we've got this pile, which is actually all clean clothes. This is the other problem, is that a lot of this stuff is all just clean clothes. None of it's dirty, so I just have to hang it up. Time because I live in Florida and it's May, so it's supposed to be getting like really hot right now and humid, and it's actually like 55 degrees today, which is insane and pretty much unheard of. So I'm in that weird phase where I like am trying to pull out winter clothes and also still like have all my summer stuff, but I actually can't fit into a lot of things, because especially winter clothes, because you know there's a bump now. And so like my jeans are out of the question. So I'm just trying to make like summery dresses work with like this colder weather, and it's not really working at all. So that's another reason for the chaos that is this room. And it's really hard because I'm like a high-waisted jeans person. That's pretty much what I wear every single day. And then I'll just like wear a t-shirt or a blouse or a sweater. Like that's my go-to. And I cannot find any good maternity jeans. I've bought like 2 or 3 different pairs, and I pretty much hate them all. Like they're horrible, and they're not going over my butt, so I feel like my butt has been growing, and the jeans are just not working. It's like my normal size, they say like quarter your pre-pregnancy size, and then you'll be fine, and I am not fine. They are not going over my butt, which is the main problem. And then like they cut so low that you feel like your butt crack's gonna show the whole time, and like you have this weird just band going over. It's just so uncomfortable. But I found these ones from Good American that are like high-waisted, but then they have just like the side bands. I'm thinking about maybe ordering those. They're kind of expensive, but I literally wear jeans all the time, and I miss jeans so much. So I'm like so over dresses already, and it's just begun. I don't even like really have a big bump, and I'm just like, what am I gonna do this whole time? So that's my other issue. I hate cleaning. Yes, I do. Oh, though I did forget that I have this cute top from Madewell. Wow. I need to wear this. Darling, I will carry you, my love. Oh, these jeans no longer fit. They're going, who knows if they'll ever fit again? They're going deep in the closet. Oh my god, this is another depressing thing. I just have to say bye to all these jeans that I love that will not fit for the rest of the year. Okay, I made a little progress. There's a little bit. You can kind of see the floor there. Exciting times. I definitely made progress over here. I gotta get rid of all these dry cleaner plastics, but it's a start. In my defense, my accountant emailed me halfway through because it's almost tax day and I had to answer some questions, so that kind of paused me, and now we gotta go get lunch because we cannot be late for our doctor's appointment. So we had lunch. Oh, there's Matt. We had lunch at Panera, and because it's been like so gloomy all day, the sun just came out shockingly, but it's been so gloomy all day and it's been kind of chilly, which is so weird for May, and I just really wanted soup, so we went to Panera and it was delicious. And now we are outside of the hospital or the doctor's office, and we're about to go in, which is super exciting. Do you think we'll hear the baby's heartbeat today?
Probably. Yeah. If we're doing a scan.
Well, we're not doing a scan, we're just...
What are we doing?
We're just getting the pap smear.
Delightful.
Which isn't that fun. But I'm hoping that we will also hear the baby's
Do I have to
heartbeat.
get one?
No, just me.
You said we.
Well, we is the experience,
Oh, okay.
but you don't have to be in there for the pap smear part. So we're gonna go in, maybe hear the baby's heartbeat, but I will report back because you're definitely not allowed to film in there. So it's gonna be good. Anything to add? Nothing?
No.
Oh, okay. Bye. We are back from the hospital. All went really well. The baby's heartbeat was 151, and it was really funny because she was trying to get the heartbeat, and so she was like moving all around my stomach. She's like, the baby keeps moving. And then they got to the bottom, and they were like doing flips, which is so hilarious. And so she was like, oh my god, this baby is flipping. She's like, now they're just chilling. And it was really, really cute. So that was exciting, and I ended up not having to get a pap smear after all that talk. They were like, oh, we're just gonna do it postpartum instead. And I was like, okay, perfect. We talked to the doctor, talked a little bit about pediatricians, which is mind-blowing. Like, this is becoming more real and real by the week, which is crazy. So we did that, talked with the doctor, all was well. I had blood work, that all came back good. So he said everything's looking great, and the next appointment will be 20 weeks, which is the anatomy scan, which is when we find out the gender. But we came back, and one thing that I have kind of been experiencing since getting pregnant, it's like a full-on experience, is fatigue. And so now, even though I'm feeling a lot better, I still like love a good afternoon nap, and I was feeling a little tired. And you know, the only time that you can really take a nap and like not feel any guilt at all is when you're pregnant. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a nap. So I got back, I was like gonna cuddle with the dogs. I got my parents' dogs over here, they love to cuddle. And then right as I got comfortable, I realized that I have a phone call for work, and like now it's in like 8 minutes. So I was like, oh my god. So I came downstairs, I got these amazing vegan cookies from Publix, and now I'm just snacking, and I'm gonna get on the call. Then we'll probably take the dogs to the dog park. So different kind of plan. Wish I had a nap, but it's okay. It is officially evening, and it is one of those days where I just like don't even know where the day went. I ended up, after my call, I took a nap because I was tired and I had time, and so Matt walked the dogs for me. And then I went over to my parents' house, had dinner, and I went on a walk with my friend Kylie, who's living with my parents for the next month. So that was fun. And now I'm back, and we're probably gonna crawl in bed, watch some crime, murder, something mystery. I don't know. We like to watch like documentaries and stuff at night, so we're gonna do that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call the vlog here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little day in the life with a pregnant woman. It is a full-blown experience. Lots of naps, lots of food and snacking, lots of talking about your aches and pains. But overall, it was a good day. So thanks for coming along with me, and I'm hoping to post more in the coming weeks and months. So wild. And then soon there'll be a little human here with us. Crazy. But yeah, I will see you guys real soon with a new video. Sure. Can you say good night? Say good night, everyone. Good night.